Hello makers! Today I'm going to show you how I took my little scrolling marquee from the prototyping stage into its little finished box here. And so we went from an Uno to a Nano. And I am not a cabinet maker, so it's basically hot glue and 3 pieces of plywood. So I hope you find this useful, and let's get on with the video here. Oh, good thing I hit the camera. Alright, fade to black. Oh, and I'm no good at editing videos either, so please be gentle in the comments. Hello makers! Today I'm going to be moving my marquee display from my Arduino Uno to an Arduino Nano, because I'm going to give it to my favorite little restaurant. And first thing for me to do is change this plug. Helps if you push the plunger first. So I don't want it sticking out the back. I mean, I don't want it sticking out the side like this. Oh, get on there. This is harder than it looks. Obviously. Wow, that's why it's difficult. The only good use for an ashtray. Okay, let's try that again. There will be links in the description for the various things I'm using. And you know what? If you use my links, I get a little tiny cut, which helps my channel out. My tiny, tiny channel. Let's see if this worked. Okay. I guess I can start by come out. Whoops. I'm sure somebody is just yelling at their screen, oh, and there's a way easier way. But if there is an easier way, I have not found it.
defeat me. 1. 2. 3. I know this seems like a lot of effort to go through just to move a plug to the back, but I want to. Perfect is the enemy of good, though, isn't it? Maybe a little solder will help things. Here. Plugged up the hole, but that's easy to fix. Okay. Come out. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Got to get a nice shallow angle on it.
Holes. Wow. I wish there was some way to focus this camera manually. But we're going to go with it. Okay. So I'm going to use one of these battery balance plugs. Just stick it in. And solder it from this side. Come on. I love this little soldering iron. I used to think I sucked at soldering. Turns out I don't. It's just my iron. Okay. Plug. Perfect. Beautiful. Now this we will take a short break while I figure out which wires to plug into which parts of my little Arduino Nano. Back in a jiffy. Alright, I'm back. I did all the soldering off camera because you don't need to see me struggle with that. Okay, so first one is VCC. VCC goes to 5 volts on the Nano. Oh, come on. You bastard. right there. Oh. This is painful. Okay, 5 volts. Ugh. Right here. Second one is ground. VCC ground. DN, which I guess is digital in, is third plug, or third wire. And that goes up to D11 right here. Next is D10, which is the CS. Right here. And then the last one is the red wire, which is clock. And I know I'm not using any sort of color coding, and red is usually voltage, but I'm going with what is inside the plug, so I really got no choice. And this thing, there's a little pip right here, and you got to put it back like the other ones. See that little pip right there? They all got to match up. So I'll put this back on. I will try to put this back on. You. Come on. It's great these come out. Oh, there we go. It's just hard to put them back in. Okay, everybody's centered. Oh, let's put the code on this thing. Let's take a look at the code here. This is from the MD Max 72 library, found here. And this was the scrolling marquee code, which I've cut to bits to save space. But credit where credit's due. Thank you, Mad Max, I'm assuming. Included libraries and SPI for the I2C. I think that's how it works. The hardware that I used is the FC16HW. So if you are working from the Mad Max code without using this code, you'll have to make sure this is the right hardware for you. Max device is 4. That's the number of little squares on the front of my display. Clock pin 13, data 11, CS 10. And those are actually numbered on the Uno and on the Nano, so it's a straight one-to-one replacement for me. Scroll speed. I took out all the menu stuff to save space because I changed the buffer size from 50 characters to 601 because I want it to do a bunch of stuff. It's more important to me that it says a lot than it's easy for someone to change. If I want to change it, I'll just stick it back onto the Arduino IDE. Here's my test right here. That's what it's scrolling right now. And if we keep going, this line above it is my test line for how much it can actually hold. That's 600 characters in this line here. And sends it out, keeps grabbing the next characters. It's the speed it's talking at. And reset. But so that's the code. That'll be in the description at the bottom there. Now let's send it up to the board. I've got an Arduino Nano. I'm using the Atmega 328P, the old bootloader, because, yeah, well, I'm on COM 8. If you are having difficulty, I shouldn't have double-clicked that. Anyway, if you go into Device Manager, like go down to the window and just start typing in Device Manager. And you will end up finding this, and then you hit enter. If you look under ports, you'll see your little thingy. Here it is on COM 8. If I unplug it, you see it go away. If I plug it in, ta-da, it's back. So that's how you can check what port you're on if you're having trouble talking to your Arduino. Anyway, let's send this up to the board. Uploading. I could probably get away with adding a little more text since I got rid of that extra code I wasn't using. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Go back to overhead. Here we are. Now, I'll unplug this. Plug in my cord. And see if we've got the magic smoke. Nope. 7:30 to 2, Monday to Saturday. And that's how you do that. So I'm going to stick this on some double-sided tape, put it on the back, and then I'll bring it to my favorite restaurant. I'll let you know how that goes. I hope you found this useful. If you want to buy any of the stuff here, like my neat little cutters, the solder sucker, this is freaking wonderful. I can't do the things I do without this soldering iron. It's so nice. I can't tell you how much that has changed what I do. The Nano and this board. I got more of these coming because they're so cool. You know, I might as well just keep going with this. So I'm still making. Let's see how this goes. Put it here. I'm going to trim that a bit. Scissors. Scissors are the right tool for that job. Why struggle? Ah. Oh, that's a mess. Ah, it's all over me. Okay. Get off. Really good tape. Really annoying. Stick this on here. Oh, okay, that's where it's going. I hope that's not upside down. Let's see. Nope. No, we're good. Okay. I guess there is no real upside down or right side up for this. Let's see. Should I stick this on something? Piece of wood, maybe? What to do. I have a container. I got this. That's not bad. Give me half a second here. Oh. Okay. No. Okay, there. And there. There we are. Let's make sure that's got enough space. How am I going to stick this on here?
I guess I could just stick it right to the circuit board. I'm pretty sure it'll never come out again. Let's do that. Perfect is the enemy of good. I just want to get things done. Okay. Okay. Plug this in. Looks nice to me. And that's my little project. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you want to build one of your own, feel free to take the code, modify it as you wish. There's 600 characters. It's commented out. It's just a line of numbers. And all you have to do is copy that line and put in whatever you want and make sure it isn't any longer than that line. And then uncomment yours and comment the placeholder. There'll be a note in the code for that too. So thank you for watching, and enjoy making things. Goodbye.